Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakar, Kodash. Double honor to my apostle, elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there that's laboring in this truth and all righteousness and sincerity, man. Shalom. Alright, this is the brother Amon from GML Charlotte Camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. I'm entitled this lesson, are we in times of joy, man? Because the times that we're fastly approaching, man, it's not a joyous time, man, because we're beginning to see Esau put his plans in motion. So with that being said, the scriptures warned us of the time that's gonna come, man, and it tells you that it's gonna be ugly out here, man. A lot of death, a lot of famine, a lot of pestilence, and that's why the scriptures describe the events that we can about to enter into as perilous times, man. So we gotta prepare our minds for that, man, because at the end of the day, it's gonna get real ugly out here. And if you're not in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, if you haven't been doing this work, if you haven't been preparing yourself spiritually for what's to come, man, yeah, you're gonna get caught up out here, man, and it's not gonna be a good end for you. So, you gotta reevaluate, if you was really in the spirit, because if you enjoying yourself out here in this world, man, you're not in the spirit, because we're not supposed to be in a joyous state right now, man, because it's bad out here, man. It's getting worse and worse as the time of trouble approaches, as the day of the Lord approaches, man. It's gonna get worse and worse out here, man. All right. So I just want to touch on some scriptures to drive that point home, man. All right. So I'm gonna start out here. This is Ecclesiastes, verse 3, and I'm gonna start at the top. It says, "To everything there is a reason, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Alright, it says a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. And that's the spirit. You have to peep whenever you doing that evaluation of the times, man. What times are we in right now with 2018, being here, man? Donald Trump in office, all the current events that's going on all around the world. What times are we in, man? It surely ain't in a time of love, man, because there's no peace or love on this earth right now, man. It's total chaos, man. Whether you can see it or you oblivious to the fact, you can tell, man, because Esau's gonna continue to push that in your face until you wake up, man. Until there's no more of you denying and hiding this, man. It's gonna keep being shoved in your face, man. And it's mainly gonna be done by us, us out here on the highways and byways pushing this word. That's the main ones that's gonna enforce this message upon you people, because we are commanded to let you know what's to come, man. Okay, because we're entering into a time where it's going to be mass death. Esau's going to roll on our people and try to genocide so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans off the face of the earth, so that he can have his new world order and enslave the whole world, man. But in order for him to do that, he has to take us out first, man, because we're not for his turn, like it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, man. We're not for this new world order. We're not for any of Esau's ways, because we know they're not of life, man. They're of death, man. Everything the so-called white man pushes is of death. So, with that being said, we look to see, what is there to be joyous about, man? Man, these crackers keep shooting up schools, shooting up movie theaters. It's been countless of reports of active shooters since Donald Trump came into office, man. And it's only it's February, so the second month of 2018, man. And I believe it's about 30 something shootings as of the date right now to this current one that just happened in Florida, man. You know, so it's obvious that we're not in joyous times, man. Hey, it's we're in a time of hate, man. This president is pushing nothing but hate for these so-called white people, man. So we see the times we in, man. And if you call yourself in the truth, you gotta know what time it is, man. Because we're not in joyous times, man. Like prophecy is getting fulfilled right before our eyes, man. So you have to determine the times, man. Okay, and it's not a time of joy, man. All right, I'm gonna jump down to verse 7. It's like in verse 8. That's the point. It says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And we're in a time of war, man. The so-called white man who was the biblical Edomites, descendants of Esau, they're getting ready to roll on you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. All right, there's about to be a great race war in the land of America, whether you want to believe it or not, man. And the hate is being more and more perpetuated, especially with the great example to use at this moment. You know, since this Black Panther movie has been out, man, and you have Jake that's taking pride in this so-called African movement, which we're not Africans to begin with, man. Just to put that out there, no, but that movie is putting Jake, in a unified spirit, to where they're trying to embrace, what they think their roots are, which they're ignorant to the fact of what they really are, man. But for them to try to come together for something that Esau can't stand that, man. So you got these crackers, on the comment board leaving all these hateful ass comments, talking junk, you know, uh, just mad at Jake, man, for coming together, for a cause, even though it's in wickedness, man. But still, at the end of the day, they hate seeing Jake unified, man. So that right there, it shows you that we're in a divided state, man. It never stopped being like that. It's just been cloaked all the way up until this president Donald Trump has came in, and he's pretty much lifted the veil off for all that, so these crackers can be as racist as they want now, with no repercussion, man, because they have the biggest racist as a president now, man. All right, but like I said, it's a great race war coming. So I'm gonna the scriptures talk about it. I'm gonna bring it out too. This is Matthew 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 6, and it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye may not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." Right? So, said you're gonna hear about wars and rumors of wars, man, and this race war thing has been brewing for years now, man, and it's the pot is almost ready to boil over, man, because these crackers are getting more and more bold with this hate for you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. So the Lord is brewing the pot for it to brew over, man, and it's gonna be ugly out here, and the irony of it, it's gonna be ugly out here for them, man, because it's gonna be them zealots that's gonna get with you so-called white people, man. That's why they mounting up all these guns, going to the gun stores, buying all the ammo up, buying all the guns, because they know their time is coming, man. And it's like, and they're scared of it, right? Because they know that all the things that they have done in the world, they're gonna have to pay for, man, deep down in their spirit. So they know they have to prepare themselves for what's to come, man, because they know judgment is gonna come upon them. All right, but it's also gonna be flip flop on you 2/3, man, because Yahweh Shai is gonna use them to mess y'all up too, man. That's why you got these martial law drills, the FEMA camps, the UN troops, and all these things in play to get with you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, you 2/3. because y'all didn't want to get right. Y'all didn't want to hearken unto the words of the Lord. Y'all didn't want to repent and come back to your how about Shemi Shai. So that's going to be upon y'all too, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, this race war is going to happen courtesy of your how about Shemi Shai, because it says that these things must come to pass, you know. All right? So you gotta see these things coming, man. If you watching with your spiritual eye, man, and it's brewing and it's beautiful, all right. But with that being said, man, what is there to be for 2/3? What is there to be joyous about that, man? You trying to be oblivious to that fact, you know, trying to still make it work, you know, with that y'all in that bad relationship with the so-called white man, y'all trying to make it work, man, and you know y'all the bitch that don't want to leave the bad nigga alone, man. He's trying to get rid of y'all, and y'all trying to hang on. And eventually, man, he's gonna whoop y'all ass, and he's been doing that for years, you know. And you don't want to come back to the fact that hey, that you're hated, all right. You trying to hold on to that notion that you think you can change him, man. Just like the bitch, you know, when she be getting her ass whooped, man, and you know she telling her friends about the dude, you know, and he's like he keep whooping her, you know, blacking her eye, you know, busting her lip, man. And she keep trying to tell her friend, you know, I can change him, I can change him. No, you can't, man. Hey, the wicked is accustomed to do wicked, man. You can't change the wicked, okay? That's he's gonna do his job, man. He's a devil, man. So you gotta let that go, and you gonna have to learn that the hard way, right? Because just like how the woman in the relationship be, man. She stays with him until you know he beats her to death, man. And that's how the so-called white man is gonna do you 2/3, man. All right. So that's a part of the prayer that's gonna come upon the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. Okay. What else I got? Skip down to Matthew 24 and 34. All right. It says, "Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled." Right? Because we're in the last generation, man. You know that it's no coincidence that you know they coined this new generation, Generation Z, because this is it, man. You can't see these little niggas getting worse than they are, man. The scriptures tell you that you know women shall bring forth monsters, man. Menstruous women shall bring forth monsters, man, and we see that these little demons is the worst that you ever seen, man. No respect for their elders, you know, no regard for how they carry themselves, you know, bugged out with their different color hair, you know, all fruity. No, they through. So this generation is not going to be passed until they get burnt up, man, and we start over anew with the elect, man, and the rest of the 2/3 come through the loins of the elect in the kingdom of heaven whenever Israel is being repopulated, man. Because you can't bring these dudes into the kingdom like they are now, man. It's going they gotta go, you know. It says, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man." It's like I skipped the verse 35. It says, "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away." It says, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." Right? So Yahweh doesn't even know the day he's going to return, man. You know, only Yahweh knows, man. So Yahweh is on the right hand of Yahweh, waiting for him to give him that green light so he can make his return to save his friends, man, which are the elect, and bring judgment upon the world for their wickedness that they've sown in the earth, man. You know, it says that no man knows that day, though. The Lord himself don't even know. Only the Heavenly Father knows. So, you know, that right there gives leeway for Jake, you know, well, no man knows, so hey, it's not going to happen. You know, that's why they do the things they do. That's why they you know, content with being unhappy. So they do the things they do to try to fill that void and you know, make themselves try to be happy, man, and it's failing. You know, it's getting worse and worse for these niggas, man. Alright, it says, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Alright, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And that's exactly what these niggas is doing, man. You know, just in the world, enjoying their life, man. You know, not caring the world. And while all hell's about to break loose, these niggas is just living it up in Babylon, man. Living their life like it's golden. trying to be well off as best as they can, man. And that's not the spirit you're supposed to be in, all right? Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's about to get ugly out here. So if you a man of understanding and you know these things, man, this is the time that we need to be getting right with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, so that we can be covered in that day. So we don't have to you know, have that worry of how we gonna make it through them times, man. All right, all right. Matter of fact, let me get the precept to land back on that, man, because hey, the elect, man, they gonna hide themselves in that day, man. Through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. We're not gonna be out there, man. All right, we're not gonna be out there bugging out like these 2/3 is, cause we know what's up. We know what time it is, man. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 7:2. It says, "It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart." All right, so the elect is gonna be in the house of mourning because we know that it's gonna get ugly out here, man. We know it's gonna be terrible out here. So we're not in a joyous state right now, man. We're gonna be in a joyous state when we get in the kingdom of heaven. But as of right now, we gotta prepare, man. We gotta get our spiritual garments ready for this war. You know, putting on the armor of Yahweh Shemal Shah to help us get through these times, man. You know, preparing our spiritual treasures so we can be saved in that day, man. But you 2/3, y'all in the house of feast and y'all living it up, man. Y'all ain't got a worry in the world, man. You know, like I said, y'all marrying, you know, giving them to marriage, eating, drinking, you know, partying up, man. You know, partying and BSing, you know, in that Biggie Small spirit, thinking everything is sweet, man. But it said that's gonna be the end of all man, man. You gonna get you know, pretty much blindsided by the terror that the Lord's gonna bring on this place, man. Because you trying to move away from it. You trying to deny that these things are gonna happen, even though the evidence is clear as day in front of you, man. All right, they didn't show you all the female coffins they done bought, all the hollow point bullets they bought, man. Donald Trump is perpetuating this race war. All these things are out in the open, and yet you people still want to try to live your life like, you know, that nothing's going on, man. That Russia, North Korea is baiting America to go to war, man. They're in war. No, they're troops on the ground over there, man. Hey, well, fighter jets are getting blown out the air, man. It's only a matter of time before, you know, this draft get implemented, and more you niggas get sent over there, man. So times is real out here. This ain't no time to be happy, man. This ain't no time to be murphing it up. All right. This verse 3, it says, "Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better." All right, because you got to be in a sorrowful state, you know, because we're not in a joyous time, man. And when you in a sorrowful state, man, you in a serious state, man. Cause when you joking all the time, man, you're not taking nothing serious. You're not concerned about, you know, the things that are real in the times we in right now, man. You want to feel good, man, and you can't be in that state. You gotta come to grips with reality, man. Things are about to dramatically change for the whole world, man. All right. It says, "The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of the fool is in the house of mirth," man. And you know, Lord willing, we be able to elect. We in that house of mourning because the things that are coming upon this earth ain't nothing to be joyous about, man. You know, it's joyous for the elect because we know that the Lord is nearing his return. You know, when he returns, he's gonna finally make this place right again. So it's gonna be joyous for us, you know, in a spiritual sense. But you know, on a carnal level, it's gonna be hell out here, man. Hey, you're gonna see a lot of people you know die, or random people die. You're gonna see a lot of death, man. Hey, you gonna be faced with that hour of temptation where hey, most of these niggas gonna crack and get the chip, man. And that's gonna ultimately seal their judgment up to where they're gonna get faced with that nuclear fire, man. So knowing all these things that's coming to pass, man, why are you gonna be in the house of mirth for? Hey, that mirth is temporary. Cause as soon as something bad happens, that it's gone, and you hit reality like, oh shit, yo, it's real out here, man, and it's gonna take just that for you niggas to realize what the hell is going on, man. All right, jump back to actually I'm through with that one. We get Second Ezra 16. This is Second Ezra 16 and 17, and it reads, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? All right, because the days we coming into, hey, it's gonna be hell out here, man. Hey, the Lord said, He questioned, will he find faith on the earth when He comes back, man? Because it's gonna be bad out here, man. It's gonna be people out here in such dire straits, man, that they're gonna denounce Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. They're gonna say that there is no God that's out here that's gonna allow the type of things that's going on out here to happen. But then that's a simple nigga, because we all know the Lord is doing that. All right, Isaiah 45:7 tells you that the Lord creates good and evil. So that's the Lord doing that. But niggas don't know wisdom. So that right there is going to be their downfall on that day, man, because they don't understand that. All right, a wicked person doesn't understand judgment, like the scriptures say, man. I'm gonna continue. Verse 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginnings of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come, man? And that's what you gotta ask yourself, man. This is Ezra talking. Ezra's seen all these things that was coming upon the earth, man, and it scared him, man. So that's how you know it's gonna be real out here when Ezra is a part of the elect, man, which he didn't know at the time, but he was frightened, man. So how much more us, coming in these times, man. So this is the seriousness that you got to be in when you evaluating, with the times, man. All right. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All right. So food shortages and diseases, tribulation and anguish are going to be sent as scourges, man. They're going to be all types of hell out here for people, man. People going to be starving to death, dying from these different diseases that the CDC has cooped up, waiting to throw on you people, man, because we seen the test runs that they've been doing as far as, it's no coincidence. You had the Ebola thing a couple years ago. The flu is back with a vengeance. The Black Plague, the Black Death, Swan flu, the mad cow disease, whatever, you name it, is all of them they have in the vault ready to unleash on you people, man. All right. It says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be nor be always mindful of the scourges, man. So these niggas gonna continue to wax worse, man. And it's gonna be their downfall. They're gonna be doing that, man, because they ultimately they don't believe in the Lord, man. So when it turns into a dog eat dog world, out here, man, these people are gonna get worse and worse, man. Niggas gonna be eating their own family, killing their neighbors, running in their house to see what they got to eat, man. It's gonna be hell out here, man. All right. It says, for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor shall be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right? Because people thinking these the things that's out here is how it's supposed to be. Gas right now is kind of cheap. You got these restaurants with these so-called good deals. They serving you poison, but it's price good. So Jake thinking they getting the deal. You go to Wendy's, get you a little 4 for $4. McDonald's got their dollar menu back, man, and so on, man. They're thinking that those are good things, man. But that's a sign to let us know that it's getting worse and worse, man. Because once this famine gets implemented, hey, the inflation is gonna come in, and pretty soon it's gonna be like $200 for a damn cheeseburger, man. You have to have a wheelbarrow full of money just to get you a loaf of bread and some water, man. It's gonna get ugly out here, man. All right. It says, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Cause niggas gonna be bugging out in that day, not knowing what the heck is going on, man. You just gonna be seeing niggas drop dead by the second, and they're gonna be trying to figure out what's going on, and they're not gonna be able to, because the men of the Lord ain't gonna be out there no more, man. We're gonna be hidden and taken care of through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Alright, so it's going to be a lot of niggas starving to death, man. And it says that them that escape the hunger, it said the sword shall destroy them. And we know the sword comes in various forms, whether it be an actual sword, a gun, a wild beast, or if they make it that far, the ICBM missiles, man. Whatever way the Lord sees fit for them to go, they're going to go, man. Because they can't escape the sword, alright? It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall no man, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down, right? So it's gonna be so bad out here that the dead bodies ain't gonna be able to be buried anymore, man. It's gonna be bodies out here that's gonna be like a turd on the ground, man. Just bodies everywhere, foul smelling, You're gonna be walking around stepping on body parts, man. Having a finger stuck to your boot and all that, man. It's gonna be horrible out here, man. It says, and there shall be no man to comfort them, man, because people are gonna be scared for their life, running for their life. Death angels are gonna get busy in that day, man. The Lord's gonna be getting with you niggas and you heathen, and it's well deserved, because y'all wicked as hell, man. All right, it's gonna be ugly out here, man. So with knowing all that, man, what joy is there to be had here, man? All right, because you people thinking the Lord is a joke, man, taking His truth as this warning that we're given as a joke. You don't think the Lord is really about this work, man? The Lord is angry, man, and how's He gonna show His anger through the sword, man? All right. So you people want to keep, being in a joyous state. That's keep on. Hey, keep on playing, man. See what the Lord do, man. Hey, we can't stress that enough, man. All right, because at the end of the day, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. Yeah, it's a terrible time coming for us, man. The Lord described that day as a horrible day, man. All right. This is Daniel 12:1, and said, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was there been a nation, even to that same time, and at that same time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, right? So the Lord described this time as a time that like no other, man, since the man been on the face of the earth, man. So He said it's gonna be worse than the flood out here, man. And the flood, killed everybody on the earth, but Noah, his 3 sons, and their wives, man. So it's gonna be a time worse than that, man. You can only imagine the type of hell that's gonna be on this place, man. All right, and it's mainly gonna be for you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man, because at the end of the day, the so-called white man is gonna bring his wrath upon us, man. All right, this is Jeremiah 30:7, just to further prove what that time is gonna be like, man. Okay, it said, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it," man. All right, so you know, Israel, man, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. It says it's going Jacob's trouble is going to be a time like no other, man. See, hey, if you're not covered by the cloak of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, you gonna die a horrible death, man. But you know the elect's gonna be saved through that, man. All right. So we not gonna face the hardships that you gonna have to you 2/3 gonna have to go through, man. You know, because the Lord said He's gonna protect us, man. Lord willing, we be of the elect. Because you 2/3 didn't want to hearken unto the word, man. All right, you thinking everything's sweet, y'all want to murph it up. That's gonna be to your detriment, man. All right. One more scripture before I close this out. This is Ezekiel 21:9. It says, "Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter, for it is furbished that it may glitter. Shall we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my sons as every tree." Right. It says a sword has been furbished, man. We know ultimately that sword is talking about them ICBM missiles that's being flexed all over America, man. North Korea, Russia, Iran, Syria. You know, ultimately these other nations are gonna mount up with their nuclear technology too, and all gonna turn their targets on America, man. America's gonna be hit with these nuclear missiles, man, and wiped off the face of the earth. You know, Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna put His spirit in the missiles and totally obliterate this place, man. But you know, knowing that, we come out here to warn you people of those methods of the sword, man. Through your famine and your pestilence, man. Esau coming down with great wrath. We warn you of the sword. Tell you that the sword is being furbished right now, man. Hey, it's about time for that sword to be taken out of the sheath, man, and brought upon the world. Okay, but it says, should we then make mirth? Should we be partying up out here, being joyful? You know, thinking everything is sweet, cool, and everything. You know, trying to start families and get my retirement fund set up. Get working for my dream job, getting a house, white picket fence, wife, kids, a little puppy, man. No, man. We're coming into serious times, man. So with that being said, we're not the elect is not going to be in the house of mirth, man. We're going to be in the house of mourning, waiting for our Lord and Savior, Yahushua, to come back, man, and deliver us out of this hell, man. All right. So with that, Jake better get right, man. If you are fearing for your life, man, you need to come back to Yahweh Shem Shai and inquire what you need to do to get saved, man. And that comes by seeking the men of the Lord that's out on the highways and byways that's pushing His word, man. We're set up by the Lord to answer those questions that you got for you to save yourself, man. We're the watchmen that it speaks about in Ezekiel 33, coming to warn you of the sword that's coming, man. Okay, so with that being said, man, hey, Lord willing, that was edifying. You Jakes that's out there, that you thinking everything is a joke, man. Hey, you gonna die a horrible death, man. Thus says the scriptures, man. So I pray that was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to my apostle, elders of great millstone, and taught me this truth. And peace and bless to you fellow laborers out here that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, man. Yahweh Shem Shai be with you, man, and shalom.